Welcome to Subhas's classes. Just in the previous class, we had covered what are acids and the types of acids. In that video, I had told you that acids can be classified into monobasic, dibasic and tribasic acids. Means the acids that can give single, double or triple H plus ions are known like that. In some other concept, some other countries or some other books, we can find them to be monoprotic, diprotic and triprotic too. Why are they called monoprotic? Because they give a single proton. H plus ion is also known as proton. So the single H plus giving acid is known as monoprotic. Double ion, if it gives 2 ions of H plus, then it is diprotic. If it gives 3, then it is triprotic. But what are bases? Bases are those substances which neutralize acids by reacting with them and forming an ion which gives OH minus ions or hydroxyl ions. So what are bases? Bases can be defined in two ways. Bases can react with acids and neutralize them. Bases, when dissolved in water or when they are hydrolyzed or when we form aqueous solutions with them, then we find at least one metal ion and a hydroxyl ion. So let us go to its steps, how to make bases in the laboratory. Just have a metal, burn it in the presence of air, means have a combustion of a metal. You will get the metallic oxide, because you know everything burning in air in presence of oxygen gives an oxide. So you will get a metallic oxide from a metal. When you add water to it or dissolve it in water, or you make a sarbat of metallic oxide with water, then you have a hydrolysis and it forms a base. So a base is formed due to the hydrolysis of a metallic oxide, which is formed due to combustion of a metal. Simple. And its graphic design: metal under combustion in presence of oxygen forms a metallic oxide. We don't know the valency of metal M, but we know the valency of oxygen is 2. So we have written M2OX. And that metallic oxide, when it is dissolved in water, gives us a base which contains OH minus ion or hydroxyl ion. So for example, sodium burns in oxygen to form sodium oxide. When sodium oxide is added to water, it gives us sodium hydroxide, which is a base. So bases, they can be, the bases have two components. Every base should be of this pattern MOH, in which there is a metal ion and a positive metal ion, and there is another negative hydroxyl ion. These two are basic components of a base. So how can we name the bases? The bases can also be at least 3 types. If the base gives 1 OH minus ion in a solution, then it will be a monoacidic base. If it gives 2, then it will be diacidic base. If it gives 3, then it will be triacidic base. Like monoprotic or monobasic, diprotic or dibasic, triprotic or tribasic. We can also call the bases with acidic names: monoacidic, diacidic and triacidic. And with this we classify the bases. And these bases, when dissolved in water, give us metal ions and hydroxyl ions. With this we conclude the introduction of acids and bases. If you like this video, then please view it, have a sharing, and please subscribe to my channel Subhas's classes. Thank you.